should go over this again, because honestly, I'm still not sure I get it. What? Who are we actually fighting again? Jack Nor?
Yeah, well, one version of Nor. There's a shitload of them, though.
Which one is this?
He's yours.
Ours?
Yeah, the one from your session.
But our Jack spent months in prison.
Well, I guess he broke out. He's kind of like a huge fucking deal now.
When did this happen?
I have no idea. I wasn't here.
I guess neither was I.
He's got Lord English powers, though. He's apparently, just wretched fucking news.
Damn.
He's going to be hard to beat, even armed with the ultimate weapon, some swords.
Sounds like some shit is going down. Let's not downplay our sword gambit, though. I have yet to encounter a problem where a sword didn't factor into the solution, at least in some way.
I bet.
Bear in mind, I haven't actually solved many problems over the course of my life, but the ones I have, man, swords proved hells of instrumental.
What do you mean you didn't solve many problems? Didn't you, program robots and stuff?
I guess I meant real problems, involving people.
Oh, those.
So Jack has Lord English powers?
Yep.
Does that have anything to do with Jake?
Not according to my current understanding of a mostly nonsensical body of information.
What does it actually mean, then?
Not sure. Mostly that he's really hard to kill, I think.
Okay. Well, that's decent intel, at least.
He might be vulnerable to Welsh things, too. Don't quote me on that, because it'll make me sound like an idiot.
All right. Do you know when he arrives?
I already said I don't know.
Right. Guesstimate?
Not soon enough is my best guess. And I guess also my opinion.
Oh. Is everything all right?
Sure.
It just seems like maybe you aren't that into this, or at least not as much as I was, whenever I imagined the possibility of us meeting.
Were you?
Yeah, I guess I'm not doing a very good job of showing it now. I think that's probably just what I'm like, though.
You don't say.
I mean, when it comes to people in general, but probably especially people who are an important part of my life.
So, you think I'm an important part of your life?
Yes?
You don't actually know me, though. Not this me. And I'm pretty sure you didn't know the other guy either.
That's true.
What is it about me that's important, then?
I'm not sure how to answer.
Why?
Because I'm getting the sense that you might disapprove of whatever I might say. Maybe you'll think it's weird that I idolize some version of you that I never knew.
Idolized?
See, it seems like you think it's weird. Yeah, I shouldn't have said anything.
I don't know if it's weird, I just can't process it.
Why?
Because maybe not anything to do with you, per se, but how I view my sis, and I've gotta say, meeting you, it's not rocking my world here, or upending any paradigms or whatever. Listening to you and looking at you, it really just reminds me of her. I know you're different and all, and also a kid, I guess, but you don't feel that different. And hearing anything like that, about idolization, or you were actually looking forward to this in any sincere way, is kind of fucking jarring.
Huh. So, things between you and me, from your perspective, are we, not cool? Well,
Here's well, I guess. I didn't fucking like you that much, okay?
Oh. Why not?
Honestly, I don't know if I want to get into it.
Okay.
Okay, actually, maybe I will get into it. I don't know why my friends got to have adults around who cared about them. They complained bitterly about stuff, so I guess I convinced myself they were all in the same boat as me. But that's not how it was. Their complaints were trumped up nonsense, and I bought it because, I don't know, I didn't have any frame of reference. But his dad and her mom, no matter what they said, it was so obvious they cared about them deeply. Even Jade's weird fucking grandpa who died when she was young obviously would have done anything for her. Why did I get such a raw cut of the asshole deck? And why did it take me so long to figure that out? And she's dead now, so that's that. So all that's left to do is look back and try to put the pieces together of my first 13 years, and all I can think is, what the fuck was that? I don't come away with the impression I used to try convincing myself of, that she was mysterious or stern or aloof. The only feeling left is this insane impression that I was raised by somebody who fucking hated me. And the whole act of even raising a child was some totally fucked up game to her. Parenthood was one of the highest tiers of irony in her solemn bullshit girl ninja code. So she went through those motions and did whatever she thought was funny or badass. But under that weird stylistic and totally sociopathic approach to parenting, I can't even imagine there was any emotion toward me other than some sort of loathing.
What did she do?
I don't want to get out the laundry list, but for reference, laundry wasn't one of those things. That was just one of the many little domestic things I just had to sort of figure out. Sort of like I eventually had to learn what the real purpose of a refrigerator was from movies.
Wait, what?
I don't know, there's too much to even get into. I don't remember the atmosphere ever not being nerve-wracking. All having to sneak around and, my shitty childhood spider senses are tingling just thinking about it. It was training, but you know what it really was? It was some vicious shit that was bad and sucked and I hated it. It didn't make me stronger. It did the opposite. It made me never want to fight. It made me never want to see blood or be near danger or hear metal sounds. It made me hate the idea of being a hero because she was a hero and she ruined the idea of heroism. I don't even want to be fighting this shitty version of Jack, but hey, nobody else has secret Welsh powers, so I guess I have to. What gets me is how long it took me to put all this together, to stop seeing it as some kind of roughhousey and eccentric life I had but was otherwise normal. It took years to deconstruct it all and put it back together to understand how fucking mad I should be, and in particular how stone cold, deeply uncared for I was my whole life. Being merely monitored by a violent robot. I only started getting it after spending a lot of time in person with a bunch of people who actually did care about me, and I could start feeling actually somewhat human for the first time instead of some sort of runty afterthought to a household cabal of smutty puppets.
Puppets?